Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio, let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Brooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon, and you're watching BKS1 Radio. BKS1. God bless y'all.
Good morning.
What's up, y'all? It's another day, another dollar.
It's the official Man Cave Morning Show.
Morning show,
Yes,
y'all.
the morning show.
We here. We here,
Salute,
y'all.
peace and blessings to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody on the check-in. Going to be an awesome show today. I'm telling y'all right now, share it out right now. Click that share button. It is going down today. We're going to talk about some things. First and foremost, before I even get started, to my right, the man always had the plan.
Yes,
Together we understand. We call him what? Smooth P.
What's up, y'all? Welcome,
No
welcome,
doubt.
welcome, everybody, to the Man Cave Morning Show.
No
It's a
doubt.
beautiful day to be alive.
Yes.
And to my immediate left, the man with the greatest gift. See how I made that working together?
Okay,
they
get me. You get
They
me.
call him Norm, the General. In the
Salute,
building.
peace and blessings. I'm just happy to be here, happy to be alive, talking to y'all and everything. One love, one love. We're gonna have an interesting show today.
Yes.
First and foremost, shout out to everybody watching us live right now on YouTube. Shout out to everybody watching us live right now on Twitter, Periscope. Shout out to everyone watching us live right now on the mother site, WBKS1.com. Shout out to everybody listening to us live on what? The TuneIn app. Please download it. It's
Twitch.
free.
We keep forgetting about Twitch now.
Yeah. Twitch too. Shout out to
too.
Twitch.
Sure.
No doubt. But yeah, as far as TuneIn though, shout out to everybody watching us live right now on TuneIn, listening to us live right now on TuneIn. Shout out to everybody that is downloading the app, because I see a lot of you are downloading the app now for your iPhones, for your Androids, for your tablets and everything like that, because it's a free app. And you can listen to all your favorite radio stations on there. And guess who's on there? WBKS1. And you already know, man. You ready to rock. Shout out to everybody watching us live right now on FB, Facebook, whatever platform you are on. We appreciate you. And it's the Man Cave Morning Show. Now, let me get some love. Let me get some love right now. Shout out to Pamela Long on the check-in. What's up?
What's up?
What's up? Pam, I'm sorry. I'm learning the Diddy Bop. That's why you haven't seen me. I've been away taking Diddy Bop lessons and everything, so I will be ready the next time around. Shout out to Andrea Staten on the check-in. Yes. Shout out to Kenny Johnson on the check-in. Shout out to Juanita, Caring Hearts Towns. What's up, sis? Shout out to Leslie on the check-in. Shout out to Janice Maxine Brooks. Shout out to Sandy B. What's up, baby? Shout out to Plainfield Bo Jackson on the check-in. DJ George Aiken on the check-in. What's up, DJ? Washington Fred on the check-in. Ingrid Judge. Good morning, Ingrid. Good morning, Alicia Mitchell. Platinum. You platinum. You already know that. Good morning, Robin. Good morning, Phyllis Woodbury on the check-in. Platinum. Denise Sparrow. See all y'all platinum people on the check-in. Janine Williams, Thais Poole, Trey Thomas, Tisa, all of y'all. Woo, I see you. Peace. What's good? What's good? Pan said you did your thing. Hey, look, I was trying, sis. But good morning. I appreciate you. Love you. All right, so now let's get this thing on and popping. One of the things we're going to be talking about, and after we go over our current events, we wanted to attack it yesterday, was signs your priorities are messed up.
Yes.
Signs your priorities are messed up. You need to get your priorities straight. And another thing we want to talk about is real family feuds. Fix them before it's too late, man.
Yeah, man.
Fix them, because sometimes we beef, we argue over stupid things, we petty, and it messes up what could possibly be a good relationship, a good family bond, and everything like that. Is it really that deep to break a family up over? And we're going to talk about that later on in the show. So shout out to everybody that's trickling in. And remember, if you want to call in, you can call in at 646-233-1302. Again, the number is 646-233-1302. All right, so let's get this thing on and pop in.
Yes, man.
Let's see what our first story of the day is going to be. Oh, Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders. Y'all know Bernie Sanders.
With the plan.
He's going to run for 2020.
That's right. Clap it up for Bernie.
He's going to run for 2020. I'm going to play a little clip. Hopefully we don't get cut off for this clip. But I'm going to play a little clip. And here's Bernie. I ain't mad at him.
So, Senator Sanders, you're going to run for president.
I am going to run for president. That's correct.
What's going to be different this time?
We're going to win. It is absolutely imperative that Donald Trump be defeated, because I think it is unacceptable and un-American, to be frank with you, that we have a president who is a pathological liar, and it gives me no pleasure to say that, but it's true. We have a president who is a racist, who is a sexist, who is a xenophobe, who is doing what no president in our lifetimes has come close to doing, and that is trying to divide us up.
But all of your opponents will say we've got to get Donald Trump.
Stop right there.
Yeah, that was enough.
That's all we had to really play.
It's my vote.
Did he lie about what he was saying about Trump?
No.
Nah. So clap it up for Bernie. I'm curious, for those out there, how many of you would vote for Bernie? I mean, honestly, how many of you would vote for Bernie?
If Bernie was in the election last year, I mean not last year.
I'll vote for Bernie too, just to get Trump out.
Funny. Bernie, I would have voted. He was the candidate that I wanted. I like his platforms that he talks about, and I think he's genuine with what he was talking about for change of not just black people, but people. But definitely he wants to change things for us, and I think that is partially the reason why he might not make. Well, I know for a fact that's why he didn't make it the last time, because he was talking too much radical change, for industry and business, and just that they weren't trying to hear. Even though it would have been good for America and Americans. But I think after this whole debacle of a presidency that we're going through now, that people might actually sit back and listen and see that's the things that he's speaking about, will be better for the country.
All right, so Bernie, you got Bernie running, you got Booker running. Who you voting for? Bernie?
Yes.
Over Booker?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yep. All right. Let's see what the people are saying. Shout out to Phyllis Woodbury said Bernie.
Yep.
Shout out to Babs on the check and Barb. What's good?
What's up?
Sandy, Babe said I would vote for Bernie over everyone else. Ingrid Judge said,
smart sister.
Though it's true, I can't see him winning. Okay. Pam said he's speaking the truth. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Jesus, my God, no doubt. Ronald Taylor, good morning. P-Funk, you're the bomb, no doubt, man. Playing for all the way, P-Funk. Now, let's go into this next thing. Honestly, Booker, Bernie.
It's not even a way. It's not even a debate.
I got my reasons. I'm voting for Booker. I got my reasons. All right.
I don't think he's ready, but we can go on. Yeah.
So now, more Jussie Smollett news. Man. There's a civil rights activist calling for the arrest of Jussie Smollett for lying about attack. A lot of people still don't believe he lied about it. There are people that, a good portion of people that believe he's lying about it, that he made it up, he fabricated the story. But real quick before I even run the clip, and you got to listen to the clip carefully because it's a lot of static in this particular clip. How to use it, but I'll read you a little bit of the story. It says a Los Angeles-based civil rights activist held a press conference calling for the arrest of actor Jussie Smollett and saying he believed the Empire star lied about being a victim of a hate crime. Najee Ali, who is also the director of Project Islamic Hope, said false claims make real incidents of racist attacks and homophobia easier to dismiss. Now he's right about that. I can't disagree with that. Here's the clip real quick. I want to run the clip for you guys.
On the arrest and criminal prosecution of Empire star and actor Jussie Smollett. We believe Jussie Smollett lied about being the victim of a hate crime and being assaulted, and for us, it's a slap in the face. So for Smollett to say that he was a victim of racism and hate crime, and we believe that it's a lie, certainly is an injustice to those true victims. Also, Smollett could have created a race war. There are many African Americans and many members of the LGBT community who were very upset and outraged by Smollett claiming he was attacked and victimized. So there were some in those communities whose thoughts are more extreme. They wanted to retaliate on the arrest and criminal prosecution.
All right. Put it this way. Again, maybe I'm still waiting. I'm trying to be, give him the benefit. Give him the benefit of the doubt or whatever like that. But should he be arrested if he lied? Should he be arrested if he lied?
I'm not even sure. I guess filing a false claim, that is actually, I think it's just a misdemeanor or something. I'm not sure, but to that, I just think that in general, there has to be some sort of repercussions, and not just in his case. I mean, just in cases in general, when it comes out that somebody falsely accused someone else of something that could have put them in jail and or in harm's way. Like, people have to realize that you can't just run around, accusing people of falsely of things that they haven't done when there are real repercussions that can happen to the person that you falsely accused.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where the issue is. It's not like it just some little play. Oh, okay, well, this man, could have put people in jail.
Right.
And could have ruined their lives, their livelihood, or their reputations, or whatever. So I think that to deter people from doing this, there does need to be some type of repercussions legally.
Lock them up.
I don't know. Fine, something, some kind of legality should come to anyone who falsely puts in a claim against somebody else.
All right. Okay. So now, Ingrid Judge said, did they prove he lied? We are always so quick to serve the harshest punishment to each other. True indeed. Ingrid Judge said, that's coward talk. Shout out to Kiss. Kiss, what's good?
What's up, sis?
Rachel Merriweather says, so we sure he lying now? Something still ain't right, like, for real. It's just, why the hell would you F up your life for a lie, though? True indeed. I'm with you on that.
I am too, but how many people in life do that?
No doubt. Shout out to Nikki Raspberry on the check-in. Good morning, Carmen. Hey, what's up, Carmen?
What's up, Carmen?
I need some music.
Wow, yeah,
Carmen,
man.
I need some music.
Very talented.
One love. She always calls me the Mad Hatter.
Yes.
Shout out to Sandy. Said, if he lied, yes, he should be arrested. That's serious. Ingrid Judge said, Did they arrest the lady who lied on Emmett Till?
Exactly.
Or any of our people?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not putting this on Jesse. That's why I'm saying across the board. I want to be clear about that. But I'm not saying that for this particular case. I'm saying period, point blank. If you lie, there should be, she should be, especially because of the fact that, excuse me, that cost that young man his life.
Right.
For something like that, definitely.
Right.
Yes, you should be locked up, and there should be serious repercussions because a life was taken behind your lie. So actually, you should be the one held accountable for the murder of that person in that case. So she should be accountable for Emmett Till's murder, and she should go to jail for a murder charge. I don't care how old she is, because she lied and she admitted that she lied.
Right, but did they lock up Tawana though? Tawana Brawley?
No.
Did they lock her up?
No. Did I say? Well, I'm not saying that they shouldn't have though. Should they have?
Should they have?
If she lied, most certainly.
Okay. Shout out to Pam said, not sure if he lied, but if he did, why? If he did lie, whatever comes with that, so let it be. If it's arrest, so be it. True indeed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna clap that up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna clap that up. Hey Didi, good morning. Yeah, Didi, this is gonna be our time from now on. This is gonna be the morning show actually. Victor Johnson said, I'm upset he lied and made himself a victim of a hate crime. You reap what you sow. Sad. I am still wondering why. What was the purpose? Publicity.
Yeah.
Publicity.
Everybody's talking about him.
Yes.
Whether
everybody,
it's good or bad.
Yeah. Publicity. The sad thing about
Probably got a new album coming out.
Yeah, and he does got music coming out. The sad thing about it,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I just know how it works.
But the sad thing about it, think about it, right? So nobody was really heard of Jussie Smollett before this, like on a major scale.
Yeah, exactly.
Empire blew him up out of the water. You saw this boy can actually sing. He's talented.
Yeah.
All of that. Rising star.
Yep.
Superstar.
Yep.
Why would you do that?
We just said.
Why would you kill yourself and shoot yourself in the foot? They're not going to hire him after that. He's not even going to be able to get an infomercial after this.
Well, I seen something that said that his time is getting slashed. Well, like I said, I heard also that they're supposed to be writing him out, but I guess his view time right now, as of right now, is getting slashed for the series. So, I mean, maybe he wanted that to happen. Maybe that give him more time to do his music. I don't know. I just think that it was a double conundrum because you're, like I said, you're saying that they attacked you because you were black, and they attacked you because you're homosexual. So you're riling up a whole bunch of people, with this whole situation. Like you said, it could have incited a race riot.
Yeah, I'm riding with Carmen. Carmen said people believe bad publicity is better than no publicity
and that's
at all.
Not a fact.
True indeed.
Yeah.
Kiss said, crying wolf is never good, especially for a community that is under attack all the time.
Exactly.
Just on opinions. Now, to fabricate something so serious, now what? If someone seriously gets hurt, will they be ignored?
Exactly.
It's pointless. And if he lied, I'm disappointed. He should be punished. Yeah. Victor said, Norm, now you got me thinking if Lee Daniels was a part of it to boost the ratings on the show. It's possible, man. I know Lee could be treacherous. I'm hearing a lot about Lee in Hollywood, but it's all good. It's all good. The truth will eventually come out. Phyllis Woodbury said, I'm still hoping Jussie's being truthful because if he's lying, it will come to light. True indeed.
Yeah.
And Dee Dee Grant said, I watched the show that aired years ago with the whole family. Okay. All right. And Ingrid just said, Lee Daniel is behind this. His shows are getting boring.
See, now this is the thing, though. Because now let's say that is the plot, that Lee Daniels is behind it. So what Jesse needed to realize is that what repercussions are going to come to Lee? None, because it's you making these allegations. So are you now going to turn and say, oh, no, Lee Daniels told me to do this. Okay, well, what proof do you have of this?
Right.
Whether or not he did or not. You know what I'm saying? It's people got to realize, you got to think about it. It's your name that's being put out there into the world or whatever. Your word and your name is that's all that you really have.
Right.
So once you lose credibility, like Storm said, no one's gonna
Nobody's gonna touch you.
They're not gonna touch you.
No commercial, no infomercial,
nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
No billboard ad.
Exactly.
No nothing.
So it's actually kind of like career suicide. Unless Lee said, "Hey, I'm gonna make you a billionaire if you boost the ratings back up. I'll give you $1 billion, and you know you'll be set for life." Unless he offered you something like that, it's just not worth it. Like I said, now has it come to light that he's lied? No, but if you look at all of the things, the way that they're lining up, I mean, it's kind of looking that way. But people got to realize also, with the technology that we have now, like, you could track down anything. I could drop a piece of hay on this rug that came from California, and somebody can analyze that and say, and tell me exactly where this piece of hay came. Like, don't they realize that technology is that deep? So buying a rope, you know, and giving it to them, they track down exactly where the rope was bought from and who bought the rope. Like, come on. You bought the rope, dude.
Here's the thing. Why are they doing this investigation? And if it does come out that he lied, right? Because again, there's no videotape, there's no this, whatever like that. It's all basically his word.
Exactly.
You know, so I mean, I don't know, man. It's a rough one. And even if they never prove, right? Even if they never prove it, it's still going to taint his career.
Yeah.
It's still going to hurt his career, even if they never prove it. Because everybody's going to have in the back of their mind.
Exactly.
Like, yo, bro, you lied about something real serious, whatever. We're not rocking with you. Now, we was going to sign you onto this, but now we not signing you onto that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Kind of career suicide.
You know, yeah, no doubt. No doubt. And you notice nobody's coming out and speaking. No celebrities coming out and speaking
on his behalf. Yeah,
you know, before they came out, like everybody was Monster and Lee Daniels
Jesse,
like this, and
we got you.
Tyler Perry was like this.
We got you.
Yeah. Steve Harvey's and Taraji like, oh my baby, and this and this and that. Everybody's
now
like
crickets.
Yeah, everybody's like this.
Cricket. Because that's even worse. You had all these people rallying for you and speaking up for you on behalf and telling you how much they got your back and how horrific this was, and then to find out at the end of the day that you lied. So, dog, you lied to me? I went out on a public limb, to express my feelings of how, you know, I loved you and this never should have happened. It was all a lie. Like, so you just broke the trust of everybody around you. Like, oh, you might have just lost your whole support system.
Yeah.
Period. Now, I don't think he even thinks about that, the ramifications of the whole thing. Like I said, this is actually a lot bigger than just that. Like, if you think about it, like you said, career-wise right now, like I said, this could definitely be career ending.
Oh, yeah.
Period.
Oh, yeah. It's a wrap. D Forte, what's up, Doran?
What's up, sis?
Even if Lee Daniels put the idea into his head, he should have been strong enough to stand his ground and tell him no. The repercussions are not worth the embarrassment and everything he is going to lose. Because, you know, he disabled now his comments on his Instagram.
No, did he?
So people,
they probably
take it.
Yeah, they probably was going crazy.
Yeah, he couldn't take it. Shout out to Diamond D on the check-in. Hey, Diamond. Carmen said, whack. I agree. Carmen also said R. Kelly is selling more music than ever.
Yeah.
You know, now, think about it. All the bad publicity, he's selling more music now than ever. That's crazy, isn't it? This world we live in. Jill Scott, what was up with that? No doubt. Gave him more publicity. It's like certain things that can't hurt Jill Scott. No. And Erykah Badu taking off her clothes when she did whatever it did, boost her sales and boost it. But it didn't.
What are you talking about? Erykah was, I mean, when Jill was doing a fellatio show.
That helped.
That helped a lot.
That didn't hurt. Erykah, when she took off her clothes,
and did the video. No,
that didn't hurt her
that
at all.
helped.
Boost herself. Yeah. R. Kelly, you would think that would damage. His sales, but they skyrocketed.
But what Erykah and or Jill did wasn't hurting anyone else.
Yeah, but as far as Jussie, he's done. And Phyllis says, so true, Norm. They are all quiet. Now they probably have a raised eyebrow
or two.
Yeah. All right. Wow, man. Crazy. We'll find out the truth soon.
Yeah, because it's going to come out.
All right. So here's something. I don't know. Do we applaud? Again, do we forgive Gucci? Do we forgive Gucci? Reason why I'm asking is because you heard about now Gucci. So Gucci is stepping up their diversity hiring after blackface uproar. They're stepping up their diversity hiring after blackface uproar. All right, so they're taking a stance now. They stepping it up now. They're making amends now.
I love the aftermath.
All right, so it says Gucci done laid out a whole plan to start hiring people other than white people in their business so they can keep their black audience.
Wow,
the black audience is important now.
Wow, Gucci.
Okay, and also do cultural awareness training so they can learn not to display blackface anymore because they don't have what is offensive or racist, because they don't know what is offensive to race or racist to black people. Do y'all forgive them after this or not? Okay, so now they got a 3-point plan. You know me, I'm gonna break it down.
Yeah.
So did some research. They actually got a 3-point plan. Here's their 3-point plan, right? So the first one, 1/3 of it is Gucci first 4 initiatives in a long-term plan of actions designed to further embed cultural diversity and awareness in the company. Okay. Let me look at this. Multicultural design and scholarship program. Okay. Let me look at this. Global exchange program. All right. What's this first one? Global and regional directors for diversity and inclusion. Okay. That's nice. You rocking with it?
let me say this. The publicist was on this quick. I am going to make a statement. I think that white people in a whole sometimes really don't know what will offend us. And I say that to say because I had a conversation probably a couple of weeks ago with a white employee of mine who's older. Matter of fact, we're around the same age. And he had asked me a question. He's like, let me ask you a question. Is it offensive to say to a black woman, you're beautiful for a black woman? And I looked at him, I said, yes and no. I said, and the reason that I say that is, I said, because depending on what black woman that you say that to, some are going to take offense to that and some aren't. I said, and here's the reason why. The reason is, why did you have to put the black stamp on it to say you're beautiful for a black woman instead of just saying that you are a beautiful woman? And I said, that's where they take the offense, that you had to say, well, I'm a beautiful black woman. So that's to say that there's different levels, like, okay, white women are beautiful hair, maybe Asian women are beautiful hair, maybe Latin women are beautiful hair, and black women are beautiful. You know, so that's saying that you're kind of like you're putting me on a scale, and just, instead of just saying that she's a beautiful woman in general.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. First of all, every African American woman should take offense to that. If any Caucasian man or any man of another race says you're beautiful for a black woman. Now, is it equally offensive? Because I heard this, and it's funny, I heard this a week ago in reference to a white woman.
Mm-hmm.
So brother's like, damn, you got a nice ass. You got a nice behind for a white woman.
Mm-hmm.
Is that offensive?
It depending on the person, I would say yes. Well, yes. I guess it is. Yes, in the same
and
rights.
Can you compare the two?
You absolutely can compare the two. You can.
Okay. That's interesting. I'm curious to see how sisters feel about that. And I'm actually curious to see how a Caucasian woman feels about that. Yeah. Call in 646-233-1302.
But I say that in comparison to this to say that there probably was some jackass in the higher ups who thought that doing that was okay. That we could do. There's nothing wrong with that. And that in itself is horribly wrong, that someone would ever think that that's okay. But that's where I guess all of the things that you're trying to put in place right now should rectify something like that happening. You know what I'm saying? If somebody in the board meeting said, yeah, I got this new thing that we should come out with this, and then a black person looks at them and say, are you effing crazy? Like, we can't put that out.
Right.
Oh, well, why not? And can explain it to them why you can't put out a black face sweater or black face shoes or a Bojangles. Well, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. So, I mean, I guess it steps in the right direction. I mean, I guess it's for whomever wants to decide whether that's enough for them or not enough for them. But at the end of the day, I guess you have to applaud them for trying to take some steps and measures. Because did they have to do anything? No. But, you know, the fact that they are, it's a step in the right direction.
Caller from the 207. State your name where you calling from.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
They thought that was cute. Anyway, yeah, y'all got to get better, man, with the crank calling and, the, you know, Allahu Akbar. What was that supposed to do?
Yeah.
I don't know. What was the purpose?
I don't know. Yeah. But back to what we were saying.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, but, I mean, I guess it's a step in the right direction. They're doing something. Did they have to do it? No, but I guess, you know, nobody wants a bad stigma around their brand. You know what I'm saying? Like, branding, for anybody who knows anything about business, branding is everything. Either your brand is good or your brand is bad. You know what I'm saying? And if you have a...
Right. Caller from the 732. State your name when you calling from.
Hey, Norm. What's going on? It's Pam. How are you?
What's up, Pam?
What's up, sis?
Welcome to the show.
Hey, what's good? Hey, listen. The situation with the whole Gucci thing, it's one thing to be remorseful, and then it's one thing to try to do something to try to catch the thing that you did.
Right.
I really think Gucci has no remorse because, listen, me personally, anybody that has grown up, period, in the U.S., you know without a shadow of a doubt what certain things mean, and they have come across that. So somebody there, to me, it was just like, yo, I really believe that some people feel like, yo, we can do anything. Like, we making money, we have the empowerment, we can do whatever it is that we want to do. And I think that it was a backfire. And so now that it backfired, I'm not sorry for what I've done. I'm not remorseful for it, and I'm not repentant of the situation for what I've done. It's just more or less like, now, dog, everybody is talking about what it is that we've done, and now I see 50 Cent burning our clothes, and he gonna give them away to the homeless. I see this person saying that they not gonna rock with us no more. Oh shoot, all these young new rappers, all they ever did was purchase our stuff, and they Gucci this, Gucci that. You know what, we got to put something in place. And so I think now it's more or less that it's like I'm trying to put something in place opposed to really being remorseful, because if that be the case, then get your behind. You've got a huge company, and apologize to the people that you've insulted the whole entire black race, because that was, to me, it was very distasteful. And I think right now it's a scramble. To me, it's just more or less like, okay, we got to do something because we're going to lose money.
Definitely.
So
that up.
Do you even think it helps our cause when you got somebody like Floyd Mayweather that's speaking for Gucci, saying, I'm going to buy what I want? Like, I'm not boycotting. I'm going to buy Gucci, and goes in the store and on videotape, and he goes in the store and buys Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Like, does that hurt our cause?
Yes, absolutely. To me, I think what Floyd did, I think it was very pompous of him. And I think it was a displacement, because I think it was wrong of him to do, because if Floyd, me personally, if he did not have the money to go in and buy the Gucci, I really believe that he would have been on the opposite side. But because you know, you're a little cocky and you go, oh, I'm gonna go and do whatever it is that I want to do and all of this stuff, it just made people just look at you and say, okay, Floyd, like, dog, like, are you really truly down for your own people?
Exactly.
Like you selling out. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I really believe that this, whatever needed to come out, is just like it's showing who people really are. Because sometimes we really say that we are down. Oh, you know, I'm rocking with my people. I'm down for my people. But are you? Somebody just blatantly just disrespected your entire race. They disrespected your mother. They disrespected your ancestors that's not here. All of that stuff. But yet and still, it's okay because you have the money to go and get it. Come on, no. Listen, they don't care about your money. They just like, okay, come on, coon. Like basically, come on, it's the same thing. It's the same thing, but it's just like what he did was just so distasteful. It was very distasteful on both parts.
No doubt. No, I agree 300%.
200, 300, 400, 500%.
And I'm kind of shocked. You know, I was kind of shocked, and I'm like, I still don't understand. Like, bro, you see, right now we struggling. We being disrespected on a lot of levels across this whole world right now, on a lot of levels. And for you to rock out with that and don't realize, like, there's value in our money. You know, there's value in our money. You know, and like for you to just, that was like a blatant smack in the face to us. So I can't even really rock with Floyd no more. I look at him totally different now after that.
Well,
this real talk.
See, this is the thing. Stuff like this doesn't affect Floyd until it affects Floyd. Like if something was to happen to him personally, then he would want to reach out to the people, you know, his people for support back. So until it actually hits him directly, affects him directly, he's gonna keep rocking how he rock. Like she just said, he's pompous, he's arrogant. You know what I'm saying? I'm Money Mayweather. I do what I want. Like, come on. At some point, you can't just be about yourself. You can't just be about Money Mayweather. There's a whole lot of other people out there besides Money Mayweather. There's a whole race of people that, you know, felt disrespected, and for you to just brush that off like it was nothing. Like, well, I don't care if you're disrespected by it. I'm still gonna wear it. Like I said, that doesn't do anything but make you a coon. You know, they might as well hire him as the coon spokesperson.
Come on,
for
you better
Gucci.
say that. Come on.
I mean,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, Pam, appreciate you
definitely
as always.
All right, I appreciate y'all too. All right, love y'all. I'll talk to you soon.
No doubt,
All right,
love you
sis.
too.
You know, this brings me back also to Adidas, and I wear Adidas like I wear more Adidas than any other sneaker. Like when they had came out with I forgot what they call them, but they had a pair of sneakers that they made that they put leg shackles on the sneakers, and were trying to sell these. They thought that this was okay to put slave shackles on a pair of basketball sneakers and promote them to the black people. Like we were going to run out and get these slave boots. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I want to be the first one with a pair of slave shackle Adidas sneakers. Like, I don't get who allows this. Like, this has to go through degrees of things. This had to go through boards and meetings and you know and development. Like, how does it get past all of these levels to get to the consumer without somebody saying, "Hey, I don't think that's a good idea to put out slave shoes," or "I don't think that's a good idea to put out a blackface sweater." Like,
I don't know. Shout out to Kenny Johnson. She said in 2018, now 2019. So you mean to tell me Gucci never had a cultural awareness or diversity awareness within their business, so they don't have any minorities that work for them on any level? True indeed. Caller from the 732. State your name when you calling from. What's good, fam?
You know, it's nobody but the Mad Hatter.
What's up, Mad Hatter? What's good?
You know, same old same. See, all these people are offended by Gucci and Timberland and Adidas. And when they scream, we got spending power, we don't have power. When you spend it, you lost all your power. You ain't got the money no more.
That's a fact.
Right. That's true.
So when people yell, we got spending power, we just spent trillions of dollars, no, you have nothing now. You have garments. You could have brought your own fabric and sewn your own stuff if that was the case. And as far as the blackface is concerned, people need to look at the history of the blackface. There's a two-way street on that blackface thing. You got to remember, most of the people, like let's say the blackface was actually developed for white actors who didn't want to get blackballed, performing at black events or black Broadway as they called it. So you got to understand one thing: the same went for the black people who performed on Broadway. They wore a white face, and they were more or less in the background. That's how they got their break.
That's true. So, but I think more or less, though, bro, like with the whole blackface thing, it was kind of meant to disrespect us in a lot of ways. So if you look at a lot of black and white films, when you saw them wearing the blackface or whatever like that, they were either being hung or either or chased or hunted by dogs or whatever the case may be. And that's the level of disrespect that
was showing for the black plight what happens to them. Because when the black person wore the white face, when they went, like let's say the Apollo,
right?
You see that big log that's in there, that tree stump.
Yes,
that was originally the hope tree. So that's why you see every performer rub that for luck.
Right.
And if you didn't rub it, you were dragged off by the Sandman, whether you were good or not.
Wow.
Because they didn't understand what that log represented. So when they cut it down to make the road wider, the owner of Apollo said, "I'll take it." So everybody get offended over everything.
Yeah.
My mom always said, "It's not what they call you; it's what you answer to."
That's a fact.
And if you have the money to afford it, if you want to get it, get it. Me personally, I don't like Timberlands. Before they said our boots are for the working man, not the black man.
Yeah.
But everybody forgot about that.
And
now they're rocking 40 belows and I need to make a pair of tall cans. I just scuffed mine. But most people don't realize that Nordstrom, Macy's, all these places, Timberland has a lifetime warranty.
Yes, they do. Yeah, you could bring them. The sole could be falling off. You can bring them and get a new pair.
The sole can run down.
Yeah,
and you can bring them back.
Yep.
But hey, it's a fashion trend. Everybody want to get up on everything they can. Me, I don't care about labels. I've never been a label whore.
Yeah, me neither. If it looks good, if it feel good on me, I'm going to rock it. I'm going to get it.
Yeah, I wear just about anything. Well, that shirt Smooth wore yesterday, I would never wear that.
Whatever.
But I'll wear anything else.
Yo, thanks for calling in, man. We appreciate you.
Hey, brothers, great show. Y'all know the Mad Hatter. I do everything.
Peace.
Hey, be easy, one love.
No doubt.
Appreciate you.
Yo, too funny. But yeah, I get what he's saying though. I mean, when you break down the history, but it's offensive. Blackface has always been offensive.
And it was meant, and this is the thing. Let's be clear about it. It was put out. It was meant to be offensive. It really was. At the end of the day, it was put out to be offensive, and it was like let's see if there's an outrage behind this, or if these monkeys are just going to keep on spending their money. That's trust me. It probably was a bet for somebody. Oh, I bet we can get away with this. Cause that's how they view us. That's how they see us. Like I said, H&M or whatever that store was, where they did that with a little kid, Coolest Monkey in the like. They do stuff like that to us all the time, just to see if they can get away with it. And like you know, all the outrage, the parent of the child. No, that's because you guys got a check. So you're trying to say it's not offensive. No, it absolutely was, and you were absolutely wrong to take that check and put your child in that ad as a Coolest Monkey in the jungle.
So, all right. So let me ask this, especially I want to ask this to the ladies, right? So I'm about to show y'all a clip of basically a Asian lady that basically turned herself into a black woman, right? Is that offensive, right? So in other words, listen, if you're a black person, right, and you want to lighten your skin, or like in a case like people have been accusing Michael Jackson for years, of wanting to be Caucasian or white, whatever like that. Is that your choice? You know, so if a white woman wants to actually darken her skin, tanning, the creams they got out now, the whatever like that, is that offensive? Because she wants to change her appearance. That's what I want to know, because the blackface is one thing. So in a case like this Asian lady, I'm gonna show you this clip.
Like tanning, let's show the clip first, then we'll get into it.
I'm gonna show y'all this clip. Is this offensive? And it's amazing in one sense, but I'm like, okay, but is it offensive? I'm gonna show y'all the clip.
All I'm gonna say is makeup is the devil.
All right,
watch this.
Check it out.
好，我是雨阳。
Loving you is killing me when I know it should be thrilling me. Loving you is choking me slowly. When I'm with you, I still feel real lonely. Loving you is busting me. You don't ever put your trust in me. me. Loving you should mean that I'm your king. You don't make me feel like anything. Now
大家好，我是雨阳。
loving you is killing me. When I know it should be thrilling me. Loving you is choking me slowly. When I'm with you, I still feel real lonely. Loving you is busting me. You don't ever put your trust in me. Loving you should mean that I'm your king. You don't make me.
Verdict.
Crazy, right? That's what I said. Makeup with the devil. That transformation.
Would you say that's offensive?
It's not really offensive because she didn't do anything wrong. She just wanted. I'll say it should be flattering, but at the same time, it's like as much as all these other races try to talk about us, dog us out, say how horrible we are, they all want to be us. They all want to look like us. They all want to dress like us. They all want to act like us. They want to steal our cultures. So how is something that's supposed to be so horrible you want to be so bad is what I don't understand. So, I mean, as I don't see that as being offensive, I just think that it's, it's cultural. They're trying to eliminate us and become us at the same time. They're trying to eliminate us so that they can become us, I should say.
Right.
But getting back, like you said, with the white people, whatever. I mean, white people have been tanning forever. But why do you want to tan? If you don't like the darker color skin, why are you trying to get some type of pigmentation in your skin? Like I said, they hate us and love us at the same time.
All right. Ingrid just said there are makeup artists that do videos showing their skills to transform into other people. On the other hand, walking around pretending to be black is offensive to me.
Yeah.
I'm sure bleaching is offensive to some white people. Pam said, Jesus, that's good. She got that off. And saying he said she's pretty as a black woman.
Yeah.
That's for sure. LOL, but it's not offensive to me personally. Okay. So Ingrid thinks it's offensive. Didi said, the Asians have blackface comedy
they do. Yep.
in commercials. It's big. I'll
Yep.
send you the link.
Yep. Definitely.
Yeah, I'm just saying though, it's crazy. They know what they're doing and think it's funny when they do it. They are so used to us letting things go that they continue doing it. We are starting to get mad.
Well, some
of us anyway, and letting it be known. But all of us need to get mad and build together. We are powerful. Let's show them. No doubt. Clap that up. Donna said not offended. She's very talented. I'll say that. Carmen said they need our DNA.
It's a fact. They're trying.
And Carmen says, sisters, be careful. They are abducting us by the thousands. No joke.
That's real too.
Yo, so the movie Get Out has some truth to it, huh?
Man, yes.
The movie Get Out has some truth to it.
I always tell people there's lots of truth. There's more truth in movies than you think. Pay attention. Period.
Too funny.
That's a fact.
Man, I'm going to switch it up before we get into our topic. So real quick, Cap, y'all heard what's going on with Cap. So Colin Kaepernick, lawyer, says it's possible he could play for the Patriots or the Panthers. Wow, for the Patriots or the Panthers.
The Patriots. Woo! I'd rather them go to the Panthers. I hate the Patriots.
That's deep. Mark Gagargos, lawyer, is speaking out following the 31-year-old quarterback's undisclosed settlement with the NFL last week. In an interview, Gagargos, I know I'm messing up his name, tells CNN that Kaepernick absolutely wants to play. He wants to compete at the highest level. This is a competitive young man. He also predicted that 3 teams could be interested in him, including the New England Patriots, and the Carolina Panthers. I'm going to make a bold prediction that one of these 3 teams picks him up. Garagos said, yeah, I'm getting better with the name. If Cam Newton is out, then the natural place to be is to play with Eric Reed in Carolina. I mean, can you imagine? He added, I will tell you, besides the Panthers, it would not surprise me if the Patriots owner, Robert Kraft, if the Patriots owner, Robert Kraft, makes a move to pick him up. All right.
Finally.
Well, so now, is everybody going to go back loving the NFL again? Are we back now? Is it okay? You know, because a lot of us was sneaking and watching it anyway, and we was like, "Oh, down with the NFL, heck, F the NFL," all of that. And then we was all sneaking and watching it. You know, like those that said they was going to boycott whatever. We know there was mistreatment based on certain actions of just not wanting to stand for the national anthem.
Yeah.
And they changed the narrative. We know there was an injustice or whatever like that, but a lot of us said we're going to boycott and forget the NFL, and then some of us were still watching it.
Yeah.
And then some of us were sneaking and watching.
Last year, year before when I boycotted. I did not watch.
I did the first.
Last year I watched.
Yes, I did.
After the Nike deal, I watched it. Okay, I watched it here just to watch them eat some crow, but then it slowly dawned on me, and I realized after I've been watching a few weeks, I was like, you know what? I haven't seen that commercial anymore. Like, they got the commercial off quick, and I didn't think that they would be able to do that because they're under contract. You know, it's contracted to them. So they actually, I think that was a very slick play by the way of NFL and Nike, I think, to get some people to come. I think they knew that if they did that, some people would come back, and I was one of them. I feel bamboozled now. Because I think that was just a ploy to get people to come back, because they took that commercial off quick. Like, it maybe played 2 weeks, and I don't think after the second week that it aired once. So it is what it is, though. But I'm glad he got it. And the fact that the settlement is undisclosed, you know that he got a grip of money from the NFL. He probably, every owner plus the commissioner probably had to pay him money. Because they blackballed him, so they all were guilty. So he probably got money from everybody. So I know he got a grip. They ain't gonna say what it is, but I know he got a grip, and he's happy. But he still wants to play. So now that we have the settlement taken care of, somebody needs to pick. Because if nobody picks me up again, guess what? I'm gonna sue you again. So I'm still, we've already proved that I can play at that level, because that was the nonsense they were trying to perpetuate, that he couldn't play at the high level. So now it's been proven. You guys know that I can. Somebody needs to give me a check, and if they don't, I will sue them again.
Wow. All right. Well, moving on. Let's see some comments on this. I'm curious to see what people are saying. All right. Shout out to let's see. Rose Martin May said, "Rose, what's up?" She's at Panthers, please. Nobody likes the Patriots. Carmen Brown said, "Yes, okay. I can't say like you though, Carmen." Ben said, "That's not happening." Kenny Johnson said, "Hopefully the Panthers, not the Patriots." Yeah. Shout out to Ben. Ben said, "I never watched the NBA or the NFL. I watch my kids. I know them, and they know me." A lot of fathers need to watch their kids more play.
I'll clap that up.
Yeah,
that's a fact, man.
That's true. Yeah, I noticed. I never see Ben in those NFL sports beefs, whatever like that. Look, I'm a Giants fan. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I love the Giants. And let me read. Okay. All right. So now moving on. Carmen said, "Let me shut up. I'm saying too much. I don't want to turn up missing." All right. So next story. This is kind of, I don't know what you think about this. So it's a young boy. He was actually killed, right? But he was a donor. He was an organ donor. So this young boy, his organs saved 4 people. 4 people. All right, so let's read the story. All right, so basically, let me try to make it big so I can see. My eyes.
Both eyes.
Yeah, my eyes.
We need to get some eye donors.
Yeah, can we get an eye donor? Because
oh man.
All right. Okay. So 10-year-old. Oh, he's 10 years old. 10-year-old organ donor has saved the lives of 4 different people. All right, let's read a little bit more of the story. Let me expand it a little bit so you can read more of the story. All right. The family of a boy killed in Detroit in a Detroit house fire just before his 10th birthday, has saved the lives of 4 people with the donation of his organs. He gave a left kidney and pancreas to one patient, a right kidney to another, a liver used to help 2 different people. Wow. Okay, me and Smooth P was talking about this. I'm like, would you ever sign up to be an organ donor? And what was your answer, P?
Absolutely not. What people don't realize is, first of all, I want to know how is a 10-year-old signed up to be an organ donor? That's my first question. Second point I want to make after that is the organ business, I'll just say in general, is huge. People come up missing or come up found missing organs all the time. Basically, all it is a pool, most of the time, a lot of times, a pool for rich people. Because rich people have the money to get these operations done. But people don't realize it costs a lot of money to get any kind of transplant. Like the cost of the surgeries are always usually in the hundreds of thousands of dollars, which a lot of regular people in their insurances don't want to cover. So people don't realize when you mark that on your license that you want to be an organ donor, chances are that if you're in a accident that is life-threatening, and the chances are like, oh, we could save them or maybe not save them, and there's somebody at consider a higher level than you that needs the organs that you have, guess what? Chances are you're not going to make it. You know why? Because it's more lucrative for them to harvest those organs, send them out to wherever, and
it's big business.
It's big, huge business.
It's big business.
And you got to think they're double dipping, because you're still going to get your dead body, or your family, your estate is still going to get charged the fees that they got to pay for you coming in there and them doing whatever they have to do, and then they're going to ship these organs to wherever and get all that money for whomever is getting these organs. I get it. People say, "Oh no, well, help to save lives." No, you would not be taking my organs from me. You would not risk my life or take my life because you want to make money somewhere else.
In some of these third world countries, it's big business because they figure like they're not going to miss a lot of these people.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not going to miss a lot of these people. A lot of people coming up missing.
A lot of homeless people. A lot of people considered bums and stuff like that come up missing.
They got ice ready.
Yes,
they got the surgical blade ready.
Yeah,
and they taking out organs and they taking out body parts, whatever.
Yeah,
and they putting them on ice and they selling them off. And it's a multi-billion-dollar
big black
market business.
What?
That's all I'm saying. So you got to be careful when you put stuff like that on your license.
Don't do it.
On your license and announce that you're an organ donor. I'm just saying. All right. I don't know. That's our conspiracy theory for the day.
And there ain't no conspiracy theory.
I know.
That's truth.
I know.
That is true. I'm going to tell you one place that's big on that also, going to New Orleans. That's what they tell you, too. When you go down there, make sure you don't go off of the tracks of, like the major tourist attraction. Like, lots of tourists have come up with missing organs down there. They're on ice somewhere in the hotel, waking up, wondering what's going on, cut open.
Mm-hmm.
So, just be careful. You got to be more careful.
No doubt. Before we go on to our next story, don't forget, it's going down this Friday at Fridays.
Yes,
TGI Fridays, Piscataway. Friday Night Live is rocking from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. at TGI Fridays, man. Look, awesome. I'll be on the ones and twos and everything, doing what I do. BKS1 Radio DJ, shout out to DJ Jess, shout out to KT, and everything will be rocking. So make sure y'all come out, man. Listen, the happy hour specials, nice, very nice. Good drink specials, good appetizer specials. Come on out and rock out. We turn that spot into a party We playing the classics to the current. The classics to the currents. I'm going in on the ones and twos. Just come out and have a good time, man. Luck, ladies' night. You want to hang out with your boys, date, whatever. Just get on out there and have a good time, man. It's from 10 p.m. sharp to 1 a.m. So get there like 9:45. Get your seat at the bar, whatever. Got a little area for you to dance, get your groove on. Come out and just have a good time. It is powered by WBKS1.com. Again, Friday Night Live. This Friday, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. It's happy hour, baby. Let's get it. All right, so now, moving on. Come on out and have a good time, y'all. Moving on. This is funny. We need something funny now. We're just talking about the Oregon on him. Because before we talk about this 14-year-old little girl, that story shocked me. And before we talk about the father.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, because we got another story for y'all. We're going to show y'all this clip. First of all, this could have went real left.
Yeah, man.
This
could a lot for everybody.
Real left. I want y'all to look at this young man in the back seat. He already gets arrested in the car. So you know the officers didn't do their due diligence.
They didn't do their job, period.
They didn't do their job, period, before they put him in the back of the car. I want y'all to pay close attention to what happened and how wrong and left this could have went. All right, let me run the clip.
Stop kicking stuff.
Alright, my bad.
Uh-huh.
My bad. I just don't know what the hell I did wrong.
Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Gun! 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 You got it?
504.
What he expected to happen.
Yo, he was high as a kite.
Yeah, I don't know what he expected to happen.
He wasn't floating up to the top of the cop car.
That could have turned out real bad for him.
Yeah, man.
Had
he twitched.
And in that case, would they have been wrong? If we heard that he gotten shot. Because think about it. When he was on that pullout, if they'd came in at that time, they don't know what he was trying to do.
Yeah, but
in that case, I'm being straight up. If you pulling, you in the back seat of a police car,
yeah,
and you getting caught like this,
yeah, no, but he wasn't getting caught like that. He actually was trying to shove it back in his pants.
He was trying.
He pulled out his pants. He was originally looked like he was trying to hide in the back of the cop car. That's why he fitted around. But you know, he ain't got no room to do nothing back there. So he decided he was going to try to put it back in his pants, and you know, he's moving too much.
I'm just glad that didn't go
well,
left.
I mean, like I said, that could have been had he had some, you know, not been high. Who knows what his mind state might have been, and that could, like I said, that could have went bad for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was a good thing that he didn't raise the gun, and the cop pounced on him. And I think the reason that he didn't just get straight shot, like I said, you know, when we were researching, is because the police officer knew that there is a camera in the back of the vehicle that's recording everything. And if he just would have said gun and started shooting without the guy actually raising the gun, then, you know, should the guy had the gun? That raises a whole bunch of questions, because the commanding officer is going to say, okay, so you had a suspect in the back of your police cruiser, so you didn't pat him down? Because apparently didn't pat him down.
Right.
You know, say so you didn't check to see. You see, he was acting erratic, because we could see that just from that. So you didn't think to pat him down to see if he had anything on him at all, if he had drugs on him, a gun, weapon. So it'd have been a lot more questions, which I'm sure they still had to answer questions.
Right.
But at least the fact that no one got injured, you know, makes it a little better. But
No doubt.
People got to do better, man. Like, sheesh.
Yeah. Shout out to Sandy. Say he was trying to hide it so he wouldn't get in trouble. I'm gonna tell you what I would have did if I had a gun. I would have pushed it underneath the cop seat.
You can't. That's what he was trying to do. You can't do nothing you ain't never been in the back of a police car before.
See, yeah, I'm proud to say
I got a ride. I've only been one to get a ride.
I never
home.
really.
But I'm saying
I've been in the back before, but
yeah, because they make you ride. They say, "Oh, you can't ride in the front." I've had to have a cop give me a ride home before, but you can't. You're totally cut off. You can't get to nothing in them. Like that's what he was trying to do. He was trying. It looked like he was trying to push on the seat, but he's seen it was blocked. So yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on. Jeez.
Jokers is nutty.
So here's a story, man. Before I give y'all a little breakdown, little rundown. It was about a 14-year-old girl sentenced to 25 years. 14-year-old black girl sentenced to 25 years. Okay. After she fatally stabbed her best friend. Now, do you think that punishment is excessive for a 14-year-old girl? Let's talk about it. All right, so here's a 14-year-old girl. 14-year-old Texas girl sentenced to 25 years after fatally stabbing her best friend. All right, she said, "I stabbed her, and I made the worst mistake of my life. I wish I've been thinking clearly at the time. I pulled it out instantly and tried to stop her from running." The teen stated, according to the Fort Worth Star. Prosecutors argued that the teen had issues with her anger after she claimed to stab Lightfoot on accident. There is no arguing what her intent was. When she came outside with the knife, she was still in control, but not even her friend could stop her. She was only following through with what she had threatened twice. Tarrant County prosecutor Jim Hudson said, according to the Star Telegram. Wow, this is a sad situation.
Yes, two young lives.
Sad situation.
Taken.
So they said the teen is facing up to 40 years in prison, but was sentenced to 25. She will serve her time at Texas Juvenile Justice Department until her 19th birthday, when she will be transferred to an adult prison. Wow. Damn, man. 14 years old.
See, now this is this is where I find an issue with this. Like I said, should she have some penalties? Definitely yes. 40 years and 25 years. So like I said, this is my issue. She should have punishment, yes. But why is it whenever the face looks like that, no matter what the age, like the maximum of whatever is thrown at the individual? But whenever the face looks like anything other, it's like a slap on the wrist. You have people who shoot up churches, shoot up police stations, shoot up, kill all these people, and they don't get a quarter of this time. People who don't look like us, like they could be serial rapists, they could be serial pedophiles, they get probation, they get house arrest. Like, when is the unjust system going to become just? Like, should this young lady have some punishment? Should she serve some kind of time and get some type of help? Yes, but should her life be over forever after this? Because basically her life is shot. She's 14, she's 20, so she gets out, she's 39, and then if they would have gave her to 40, could you imagine? She would have got out at 54 years old. Like when are we gonna look at this and be like, yo, like we have to do something about this system?
Well, listen, man, we know people from our own town that shot and killed somebody, whatever they did, 3 to 5.
Yeah.
All right, so let's be honest. So this is Texas now.
Yeah, exactly. But listen what I'm saying.
14-year-old girl.
Listen what I'm saying.
Juvenile.
Listen what I'm saying. It is Texas. Look at the horrific things that have just happened in Texas recently. That nobody's looking at numbers like this. And these are mass killings. You get what I'm saying? Like, how do you take a mass murderer and give them less time than somebody who stabbed somebody?
Yeah.
Someone took the time out to take a weapon of mass destruction, automatic weapons, which are meant to do nothing else but kill. They have no other use in the world but to kill something.
Yeah. 40 years is excessive. 25 years is excessive. I don't know, man. 14 years old, you know.
That's crazy.
And she knows she made a mistake.
Yeah.
And she knows she made a mistake.
Like I said, I'm not saying she shouldn't be punished.
Right.
Let's
absolutely.
Let's make that clear. But 25 years, like that's crazy.
All right. Wow. Okay. We're gonna laugh real quick before we cry. All right. So now, bruh, if your windshield wipers break, just get them fixed.
Yeah, man.
It doesn't cost that much for windshield wipers to get fixed.
Actually, I got a pair on the way coming from Amazon right now for the Honda.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you?
So I don't have to do this next.
I want
thing.
you to pay close attention to the screen on your phone, to your laptop, desktop, whatever you're watching the show on. And just so I'm saying, something breaks on your car, man, get it fixed.
Go get it fixed.
Watch this clip closely.
Wow.
Yo,
that's
bruh. We got to do better.
When I seen that, I was like, wow.
And I hope my brother Eric is watching this clip right now.
Wow.
Because, bro, get your windshield wipers fixed. Because Eric will ride in a tsunami, and his wipers is not working. Like, bro, come on, man. Come on, man. All right. We needed that one.
Yes.
We needed that. Shout out to D Sands. He could have used Rain-X and been good.
Yeah, you're right. Sprayed on the window, he would have been good. That stuff actually really works.
Yeah, what does it? I never heard of it.
It's like it's kind of like a wax for your windshield. So you clean your windshield first. You spray it on there, and so when it rains, it just how when you wax your car and the rain just runs off. It does the same thing on the windshield. Look like with the wind, it just run down the windshild.
Right.
Yeah. It actually works.
Maybe we gotta try that. Let me get my brother some of that for his birthday.
That's funny.
Yo, you can't make this stuff up, man.
Nope.
You can't make this stuff up. Oh, wow. Okay. Back to sad. This story pissed me and Smooth P off.
Yeah.
Broke
my heart. Actually.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, with this story right here, 8-year-old luckily survived being stabbed by his father after his dad killed his mom and his sister. But the 8-year-old survived. And listen to him tell about the incident and how it went down. All right, I'm going to run the clip. Here we go.
Do you know exactly what he did to you? He had a knife.
Ronnie was only 8 years old when detectives say he was nearly killed by his father, also named Ronnie. Ronnie survived, but his mother and sister were not as lucky. Detectives say little Ronnie witnessed it all. He says his mother, Kenyatta Barron, was attacked first, and then his sister.
And the room with my sister, she was just on the ground. She couldn't speak really or do anything. And he kept just hitting her with an axe.
With an axe? Who was he hitting with the axe?
My sister.
Little Ronnie says his dad then went after him, too.
He stabbed me.
He stabbed you?
Yeah, and then 2 times.
Detectives say he then set the house on fire. This neighbor's cell phone video shows O'Neill being arrested after killing nearly his entire...
Do you know exactly what he did to you? He had a knife.
Ronnie was only 8 years old when detectives say he was nearly killed by his...
What could possibly go through your head to make you want to take out your children, your whole family? What can you possibly be dealing with? I don't get it. I mean, was dude under the influence of narcotics? I don't get it, man. Like
my thing is that's your season. I mean, we hear all the time about people killing their spouses or whatever, significant other over whatever situation, and that's not right ever. But to try to kill your children and to actually to do it, like you actually was successful with one and you stabbed the other, but he didn't. Like, what kind of monster could you possibly be? Who I mean, like that has to be demonic. Like I don't see how anybody could ever, like do something like that to their children. Like I said, it's wrong with your spouse and stuff also. Let's make that clear. Let me not make you think that I'm saying that. So I'm just saying that we're used to hearing that and we understand how that happens sometimes, although it shouldn't, whether it's cheating, whatever the nonsense is that somebody uses as an excuse. But I'm saying to kill or try to kill your children, like that is a whole another level of like evil, and I just hope he gets everything that's coming to him.
Yeah,
and spades.
My pain was definitely with the little boy.
Just hearing him
describe
voice.
it.
Yeah,
describe it in the incident. He has to relive that thing. He's going to be damaged for the rest of his life.
And you can tell he's
for
hurt.
the rest of
he's
his
hurt.
life.
He lost his mother, he lost his sister, and his father. And his father's the one who tried to kill him. Like, what? Could you imagine what that would do to a child? You're the people who are supposed to love you the most try to kill you.
Yo, he's going to need some serious therapy, dude.
Man, for the rest of his life.
Yeah, no doubt.
And hopefully he doesn't turn into that same person, because that's what happens.
Absolutely, no doubt. Shout out to everybody on checking. Shout out to Jude on the checking. Shahrazad, what's good? What's good?
Peace.
On the checking and everything. Yeah, we talking about a lot of things. I want to go into this topic, touch on this topic.
Before we do it, let me read something that Mal said. And he was talking about the story before with the young lady who stabbed the best friend.
Mal was good.
And it makes a good point. He said, oh shit, it just scrolled up. He said, at 14, she got sentenced as an adult. So she knew exactly what she was doing. But at 14 years old, she wouldn't have known that sleeping with a grown man was wrong, though. Interesting. Statutory rape, R. Kelly. That makes a good argument.
Wow. You just
makes a good argument.
I ain't touching that one.
I'm just saying.
Nah,
it makes
but
a good argument in the court of law.
It's something to think about.
If it works one way, it should work the other. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not touching that one right now.
Yeah.
All right, so what we're gonna do, man? We're gonna dove deep into this topic because a lot of people need to hear this, and it's funny when I thought about doing this topic, it was because I heard somebody just basically getting at one of their friends, and it's funny. A real friend is not going to be a yes person for you,
exactly,
and is not going to enable you in any type of way.
Facts.
And I heard somebody just going in on one of their boys, whatever. Like, yo, you need to get your life is jacked up. You need to get your priorities straight. Like, it's not important to be buying $300 sneakers and you asking me money for rent.
Yeah,
asking me to help you with your rent, and you just bought $300 sneakers. Like, where's your priorities? And it's the truth.
It is a fact.
So I got some signs, and man, it's crazy. I see as I've gotten older, I learned to prioritize better.
You have to.
What's important, on a tier from 1 to 5. Okay, yeah. I know we have to take care of bills first. Then second, I need to be taking care of stuff that need to be fixed. And then third, I need to handle my business within my business and my job situation. And then we can talk about going out and partying and splurging and buying things and stuff like that. But a lot of people
flipping around.
that are our age still don't got their priorities in order.
Like living in the project but driving the S500 Benz.
It's like, come on. And we need to talk about this. Let's keep it 300. All right, so I put together a list. And let me get it together. I thought I put together a list. I hope I did. All right. So, 10 signs. 10 signs you need to get your priorities straight. Let's see if any one of these signs affect you, or maybe we could be talking to you. Maybe it's ourselves. Let's keep it 100. Let's be honest and say if this is you or not, or if it's somebody you know. All right? So 10 signs you need to get your priorities straight. You know where you at, the Man Cave Morning Show. Okay. First sign. Let's read the first one. You're not talking to your best friends. You're not talking to your best friends. All right. Things can change a bit after moves or big life events. But if you have some best friends that you've known for years, but you've been neglecting them to hang out with new acquaintances, think about why. New friends are cool too, but don't put all your eggs in one basket. A lot of times, why is this on the priority list? Why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because a lot of times, you know, we misplace our priorities. Right? People that been in your life, forever, and through the struggles, with you and ride with you. You just want to throw away because when something else looks shiny and brighter, or someone else looks shiny and brighter, and they're more fun to hang out with or do whatever like that. And we have to learn, even when it comes to friends, we have to learn balance. Yes. You know, with people in our life, we have to learn balance. It's okay to meet new people and bring new people into your life, but you never just throw aside the ones that's been there for you forever and been rocking with you forever.
Well, in my opinion, if you do that, then you're not really their friend anyway. You're not really friends. Like if you can throw away a whole group of people or a person just because you met new people, then you guys were never really friends. You were associates. Because I have different sets of friends. You know, I have lots of friends, but I've never said, okay, well, I'm not gonna deal with these friends no more because I'm with these friends, or I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, if someone's really my friend, I can call them like any of my people, my boys, I can call it anytime, and we'll hang out or talk or kick or whatever. Like, we didn't miss a beat. And this is on any group of friends that I have. Yeah, you know. So if you actually throw away a person or a group for another group, then you really don't have friends. You have associates, because real friends, you know,
it's all about balance.
It's about balance.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, so 10 signs. I know that probably touched somebody out there. That sign number 1. 10 signs you need to get your priorities straight. Here's number 2. Interesting. Number 2 is you're money hungry but unhappy. You're money hungry but unhappy. Money is great. We all need more money. However, you also need a healthy quality of life.
Facts.
And not being happy with your job is a major energy drain.
Facts.
There needs to be a balance.
Yes.
Otherwise, you're not even going to enjoy spending all that cash.
Yeah.
Exactly. What's that that old expression I forgot? All work, no play.
Yeah, and you can't take
Jack a dull boy.
But I'm gonna tell you something about that too.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people who make a lot of money, but that's what they're always doing. They always go. Like, you can't always
chasing.
It's like, so when do you get time to spend all this money that you're making or enjoy it? You know, it can't all be about the hustle all the time. Like, you got to take some time out to actually enjoy life and the fruits of your labor. Like, especially if you're laboring hard for your fruit. You know, you have to take out time for life, because life happens, and unfortunately, and I just see it so much, like the last 10, 20 years, like, life is so precious. Life is here today and gone tomorrow, man.
Absolutely. If you're just joining us, we're talking about I'm on the wrong one. We're talking about signs your priorities are messed up, man.
Yep.
Signs your priorities are messed up, and we're giving you 10 signs. We're on number 3 now. Again, 10 signs you need to get your priorities straight. We're on number 3. Number 3. And if any of these are you, let us know. Keep it 100. Let's see how transparent you can be. Number 3, you're not making moves toward your goals. You're not making moves toward your goals. All right. Your dreams can change over time, but if they've remained the same, and it's just that you've lost some of your drive, it's time to get your wheels pointed in the right direction again, so you can start making progress towards achieving some goals.
Yes.
All right.
And I think that happens to a lot of people. Back to what I was just saying with the last time, because of life and that grind. Like sometimes, and it's horrible that happens. Life goals get pushed to the side for money.
Right.
I can say I've personally done it for a majority of my life. Things that I love to do, and are passionate about. I don't do or didn't do as much as I would like to do because always got to stay busy. Got to make money. I like nice things. I like to go places. My wife likes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like life gets in the way of life sometimes, which makes no sense, but is a reality. And I think we have to, like you said, we have to prioritize and make a balance. If your life is lopsided, if you're always just grinding and you're never living, then are you really alive?
Right.
So
I like that one. You're not making moves towards your goals, because I see a lot of people talk a good game, right? And one thing about I can say this about myself that I have to give myself some props on is, like, I've never been a talker. If I said I was going to do something or I'm going to start something or whatever like that, eventually
it happens.
It happens. And I push myself to do things to make sure it happens eventually. You know what I'm saying? And I see a lot of people talk day in, day out. Oh, I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to be this. I want to do that. I want to be this great this. But they're not making no moves towards their goals, and they're waiting for somebody else to do it for them.
Yeah, that's usually what's happening.
They want the easy route.
Yeah, just to come into a situation. Yeah.
Hey, I want to be. I hear this all the time. Oh man, I got a great idea for a radio show. I want to be a radio host, whatever like that. And we've seen it. And they'll come and they'll sit behind here when everybody think what we do is is easy. It's nothing. This is easy, but no, it's not that easy.
It's an art. It takes practice. It takes practice.
And they come and they sit and they're like humming, or whatever like that, and realize, you got to put some work in.
Yeah.
Or why their thing is not working out better maybe than your thing, or my thing, or whatever like that, is because you're not putting no real work in. You expect everything to be handed to you, and you're not really putting that grind in. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you really got goals, then you should be working towards them. I see it all the time. There's people that can bake well and say, I'm going to start this. I'm going to start my bake shop. I'm going to start selling pies and cakes or whatever like that. When was the last time you was in the kitchen? You know what I'm saying? Or coming up with some type of recipe, perfecting your craft. Yeah. I see people all the time, because we DJ, whatever like that. Oh, man, I could be a DJ, whatever. And they go and buy a laptop and plug their laptop up to a speaker and be like, I'm a DJ. No, you running a playlist. You playing a playlist. You're not really trying to perfect your craft on being a DJ. And I see this, man. Listen. A lot of you got skills out there. Some of you can write. Some of you can write your behinds off, right? So you got skills to be a great author or whatever like that, but you're not making no moves. Every day you should be taking, if you got writing skills, you should be taking some time out.
Yeah, every day.
Yeah, every day, or at least a couple times a week to write. Do something towards your craft, man. So number 3 is true, man. Yeah. It's true. Get your priorities in order. Stop talking about it and be about it. All right, so number where we at?
Number 4.
Number 4. And again, we're giving you 10 signs you need to get your priorities straight. Number 4, you're more focused on finding a husband than being self-sufficient. Ladies,
or wife.
Yeah, or wife.
Let's make it universal.
Yes, it's universal. You're more focused on finding a mate.
Yeah, mate. There you
than being self-sufficient. All right, but this is the Man Cave Morning Show.
Exactly.
All right, so you can certainly have both, but the point is to focus on the latter. Instead of counting on a man or woman to save you, become your most productive self, and then the right guy or woman won't be able to do without you. So in other words, focus on building you more.
Yes.
And there are some people that's dead set out there on like they live their whole life just to find that person.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Instead of just being the best you can be, just like they said,
and attract them.
Yeah, and attract
naturally.
them.
Exactly.
Naturally. You know what I'm saying? The best things happen when you're not planning for it.
Exactly.
Real talk.
I'm a testament to that.
The best things happen when you're not planning for it. Phyllis said, Smoothie, the way people are leaving here, you can be here today and gone tomorrow. Sad but true.
I said be here today and gone today. That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
No doubt.
Not even tomorrow.
No doubt. All right. So number 5. You got number 5. Let's go.
You're all TV and no creativity. Wow.
This.
I get it. There are so many shows to watch, so many in fact, that you'll never be able to get through them all. If you're spending several hours a day in front of the TV, you might be neglecting your other interests and squandering your creativity.
I see that too.
And I can tell you the television, the television is probably the worst tools that we have in our homes, which is a fact, because it's draining and it's the lack thereof of anything of integrity on TV today it's just mind-boggling. Like, I feel dumber sometimes after watching TV. I just feel like, wow, like, did I really just watch that? It's like nothing of substance that really gives you something to make your brain, you know.
But with everything, you got to do in moderation.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And that goes with TV too. And I see some people get caught up, man, and they just lay in the bed day in and day out and day out on the TVs. And it's like, yo, get up.
It's their life.
Do something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do something productive. Find something to do or whatever like that. It's no in hell. And I get it, the weekend, you know, you want to do the Netflix and chill. And I get it. Or maybe a Sunday or whatever like that. But listen, just because you're home, it doesn't mean you have to sit in front of a TV.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You could be doing other things. And this is why we're talking about prioritizing.
Yeah.
You know, your priorities are messed up. You know, and when you start to feel as though missing your favorite TV show is important, when that becomes a priority, and that's so important to you, your priorities are messed up. They're jacked up. You got to reprioritize,
especially when it's like a love and hip hop.
Yeah. Don't let it catch you. Don't let it get you.
No shots, lady. No shots.
No doubt. Walter Pittman said, "Tell lies to our vision." D4 said, "Our phones are even worse now." True indeed. Shout out to Deborah Howland on the check-in. Dee Grant said, "True. Focus on yourself, your happiness, etc., and things will fall into place." No doubt. No doubt. Phyllis would. Okay, going back.
It's crazy how and Don hit on it, that our phones have become such an intricate part of our lives. The cell phone, like I always say, I've had a cell phone since like 88, 89. So I've had a cell phone way more years than most people have, when it was like a novelty, you know, to see somebody walk around with one. And now it's to the point that every 5-year-old has a cell phone. It's like 5 years old. I can say that because one of my 5-year-old, actually two, one, well, they're both 6 now, but both have cell phones. My 9-year-old grandson has a cell phone. Like all of my grandkids have cell phones. Like, that's crazy to me, that it went from something that nobody had to even the babies got them.
Right.
You know, so it's crazy that the technology, like saying, it's just draining. It dumb. It really does make us dumber as a people.
Yep. All right, if you just joined us, we're talking about signs your priorities are messed up. They jacked up, man. Prioritize better. So we're giving you 10 signs you need to get your priorities straight.
Yeah.
And we're on number 6. Number 6, you go to the gym instead of hanging out with friends. I don't know if I agree with this one.
I definitely don't agree with that.
You go to the gym instead of hanging out with friends. Yes, getting in sufficient weekly workouts should be one of your priorities. But know when spending time with your girls laughing will just as good. It's just as good for your well-being as a calorie burning session would. You've already been 4 times this week. Taking a day off won't kill you.
Nah, I don't agree with that. We're not gonna.
I don't know. I'm in the middle on that one.
Nah, because so I gotta not go to the gym to go hang out. We can't hang out another time.
I get it.
So you trying to say that my life's well-being is less important than me hanging out with my friends. No, I don't agree with that one at all.
Yeah, I don't agree with that one.
Yeah, that one.
I get what they're saying. Like, okay, listen, you can take a little time off to just chill and breathe, whatever. You don't have to. There are gym rats.
Yeah, like you're doing 8-hour shifts or something. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like the 8 hours a day. Then you can have that conversation with me.
Exactly.
If I'm pulling the 8-hour shift, yeah.
Yeah. 10 signs you need. I don't agree with number 6. 10 signs you need to get your priorities straight. Number 7. You don't think your 80-year-old self would be proud. I get this one. I know where they're going with this one.
Yeah.
You're the only person who can know if your priorities are on track. So when you imagine yourself 50 years from now, what do you see looking back? You don't want to end up with regrets. This one's true.
Yeah, I agree with that one. Yeah.
This is true. But if you don't want to end up with regrets, then you got to stop talking about it, like I said earlier, and be about it.
Yes.
If you don't want to end up with regrets, like, God forbid, if something happened to me today, I don't have any regrets because I did mostly what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I've worked with some of the biggest people in the world.
Yeah.
I've been around the world. I've traveled. I've done things.
Yeah.
I did a lot of things I wanted to do. Met and spoke to a lot of influential people. Whatever. Set out to do my own business. Just walked away from corporate America where everybody else would have been afraid and scared or whatever, and started something new and different.
Yeah.
And revolutionary at the time, and innovative when we initially started this thing, and then everybody caught on to it and everybody started doing it. But we've been on the forefront with this, so it's like, listen, if I get 80 years old, whatever, I could look back and say, I had a good life.
Yeah.
I had a good life. I'm not mad. No regrets. I don't need an abundance of wealth or riches, whatever. I was always able to maintain or whatever like that. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm content. I'm happy. So, hey, everybody can't say that.
Yeah, facts.
Everybody can't say that. Let's go with Dee Graham. I do not watch any reality TV. I hate how we are portrayed. I don't like watching women fight and argue. Yeah, it's such a big demand for that. It's crazy.
It's a turnoff. Like, I hate to see that.
People want to see a train wreck, though.
They do, but it's hard. It's horrible that we want to see others destroying others, and it makes us feel good.
Yeah,
like that's the worst part about it. Is like people feel good after watching this stuff.
No doubt. All right, number what we on now? Number 8.
Is it 8 or 7? 8.
Number 8.
Yep.
10 signs you need to get your priorities straight. So we on number 8.
Yep.
Number 8 is you're totally self-involved. Wow.
You have to be
to a certain extent.
You have to be to a certain extent, because who else is going to make you number one? I got that. But making time to be making time to be a good friend and a good sister and a good partner are all the types of things that should be concentrating on. I can't read it. Not how you serve your own interests before everyone else's. I agree with that.
All right, you're totally self-involved. So
yeah,
let's break this down, man.
That to me goes back to the whole Gucci thing with Mayweather.
You're totally self-involved.
Yeah.
There are people, I'm going to say this, I'm going to keep it 300. There are people that don't know how to be a good friend.
Facts. Yeah.
Right? They're your friend, right? You're their friend, but you don't know how to be a good friend.
A good friend.
All right. There are siblings that don't know how to be a good sibling.
Facts.
All right. Just like their moms that don't know how to be a good mom.
Mm-hmm.
There's dads that don't know how to be a good dad. Mm-hmm. There are also kids that don't know how to be a good kid.
Facts.
There are sons that don't know how to be a good son. There's daughters that don't know how to be a good daughter. And this, again, is prioritizing things.
Yeah.
You got to ask yourself, right? If you cool with somebody, right? Well, and there are husbands that don't know how to be a good husband. There are wives that don't know how to be a good wife.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times it comes out of taking things for granted.
Yes.
You start to just take things for granted. This is my brother, but I don't know how to treat him like a brother. Or this my friend, but I don't know how to treat him like a good friend.
Yeah.
And a lot of times relationships are one-sided. I don't care if you're in a friendship. if that's your sibling, if that's your parent. Sometimes relationships are one-sided. Sometimes you give out more than what you get back.
Most of the time.
And when you see it's like that, you need to be honest and you need to get that balance back.
Yep.
Because it's like this. The scales is like this.
Yep.
So when you see it's like that, you need to get that balance back and like, look, man, I'm always doing for you. I'm always looking out for you. I'm always calling you. I'm always reaching out with you. I'm always trying to hang out with you. Blah, 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 blah. You never reach out to me. I never even get at, yo, how you doing today? Are you all right? Is everything good? You know, let me give you that massage on your shoulder, whatever the situation may be.
Yeah.
It's like somebody else is always reaching out. So a lot of times we got to learn, just like anything else, how to be a better friend, how to be a better person, how to be a better dad, mom, how to be a better son, how to be a better daughter. And y'all get where I'm going with that.
Yeah.
So that one,
definitely agree.
that resonates.
Yeah.
That resonates. And I'm just keeping it 100. Phyllis Woodbury said, yes, Norm, I so agree. They just don't know how. Shout out to Dawn. She said, preach, Norm. Shout out to Mal on the check-in. Wonder on the check-in. Walter said, peace to my brother. Be happy in your comments. Stop right there, bro. D Forte said, so many lopsided friendships. I have had to step away from so many people. When you're there for others, they're around, but when you need them, they act like you don't exist.
Wow.
Your value is only based on what they need or want from you. Hey, look, I've lived that.
I was about to say the same thing. I've had to stop making myself available a lot. Like, I've learned to not be so available, because that definitely was me. If you and Norm could attest this, he knows, because he's done it, and you know I've done it on the other end. That you can call me, drop a dime, and if I can help you, I'm gonna come help you. You know what I'm saying? So I still do it, but it's just with a very select group of people now.
Right.
But it used to be a wider range of people that they know. Oh, I can call P. But you know, if P needed something, you know, it's kind of rough. You know, what I'm saying? It's kind of rough trying to find people sometimes.
Absolutely.
It's like, come on, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, let me tell you, a lot of people need to hear this conversation we having today.
Man,
if you're just joining us, we are talking about 10 signs you need to get your priorities straight. And people need to hear this information. So what I'm going to ask all you do right now is hit the share button.
Hit the share button.
Hit the share button. Even if you have to, when you hit the share button, you have to say, go to the part when they're talking about priorities.
Yeah.
So people will get this information, because a lot of times people do not know they're doing something wrong.
That's fair.
Or that their behavior, right,
is not acceptable.
Yeah. And you got to remind them. Sometimes they need that nudge, like, yo, how you treating me is not good.
It's not exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to, again, 10 signs you need to get your priorities straight. We're going to go to number 9. 9, right?
9? I thought
Yep.
Yep, okay.
You never see your family. You never see your family. Wow. Yeah, get your priorities straight, man. That's not good. If you never see your family, that's not good. Family time isn't always the most fun activity. We get that. Nor is paying huge plane ticket fees to get to them. But ask any grandparent what's most important to them, and they'll probably say their family over pretty much any excuse you've got not to hang with them. Okay. Because, again, it goes back to we take family for granted.
Yes.
We feel as though, and I was guilty of this one time, and then I got a rude awakening that family is always going to be there.
Yeah.
And we take them for granted.
Yeah.
They're always going to be there. And it was funny, one time, my father and on my father's side, whatever, they was pushing me, yo, go see your such and such, go see your such and such, whatever. And I'm like, oh, I'll get there, you know, because I wasn't a big traveler then. So Virginia, I'm like, oh man, we got to drive over to Virginia. And then I get the call that, you know, my aunt passed
away, exactly.
Or, you know, my grandmother passed, whatever like that. And because of my job situation and whatever, it's like, I'm like, damn, you know, in the back of my head, I felt like they're going to be around.
Yeah, exactly.
They're always going to be there.
Yeah.
You know, so
I'll get to them another day.
Yes, I'll get to them another day. It's a rude awakening. And I'm even learning now, and even though sometimes it could be stressful with my time, when my mom calls now and says, look, can you come and get me some applesauce? My mother's 89 years old. Can you come and do such and such? Can you come and just help me change the sheet on my bed or whatever? You know, like stuff years ago. I'd be like, oh, man, I don't got time. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to do that. I make the time now to go and do that because what I realize, people are here today and they're going tomorrow. Yeah. You know, and
time is ticking for
everybody.
I
never want that to sit in the back of my head. She needed me.
Yep, and I didn't go.
She needed me. Yep. I wasn't there.
Yep.
Right? So we have to rethink things. Listen, man, I don't care how bad your situation was at home or whatever your situation was in your family life, you only get one mother and you only get one father.
Fact.
That's the two things you never could change.
Yep.
You only get one mother and you only get one father. I don't care how bad the situation is. And this is what I'm saying too about being a good son or a good daughter too. You know, all of us aren't good sons. All of us ain't good daughters.
Facts.
Make the time while you can make the time. You never want to have regrets or doubts or whatever. All right. So even if they call babbling or whatever, just take the time out and listen to that babbling. If they call and just want to ramble on, take the time out and listen to that rambling on.
You got to do it sometimes.
Because if they leave this earth, you're not going to hear that voice
anymore. Yep.
You're going to miss that voice. Yep. Enjoy that voice. Well, if they're being a pain in the butt, enjoy that being a pain in the butt, whatever. Whatever. Enjoy it while you can. Take it all in. You get one of each, man. That's all I'm gonna say on that. All right. Last but not least, shout out to DT on the check-in. D Forte said, "Just be warned when you set boundaries and tell people they're not treating you right. Be prepared. They may just stop speaking to you. Telling them doesn't mean they will respect what you're saying. It may result in them treating you worse, or they may even treat you like you don't exist. And it's time to move on.
I'm about to say that's
then they just not for you.
There you go.
At all. DT said, "What's up, my brothers? No doubt. What's up, DT?" Phyllis Woodbury said, "Preach, don't preach." Nah, I'm just keeping 100. Phyllis is like, yo, we take too much for granted.
Definitely.
Too much for granted, man. Enjoy people while you can enjoy them.
Yeah, man.
Especially people that are important to you.
Yep.
Last but not least, okay, if you just joined us, we're talking about signs your priorities are messed up.
10 signs.
10 signs. Number 10, Smooth P. Rock out with number 10, bro.
Yes. You're too busy to date at all.
Ha!
Are you really, or is it being busy a way to protect yourself from all the means boys and girls out there? There are also nice ones, luckily, and cultivating meaningful relationships is probably an important part of our existence. Make room to be surprised by the good stuff.
I was guilty of this.
Really?
I would purposely entrench myself in work, in the studio life, and this and that, making sure every minute of my day I was doing something, every second, just to avoid the communication of a relationship or whatever.
Okay.
You know, so I was that dude that if I needed to, release or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying, I have somebody I could call or whatever the case may be, but I would never let nothing get too serious. I would never let nothing look like a commitment. If I see it start to look like a commitment, then I back away from it. You know, because I was always, I'm too busy. I don't have time right now. I got to do this. No, I got to work on this. I got a song idea. I'll get back to you. I'll give you a call, whatever like that. All that did was, again, make you feel isolated, lonely, and it's borderline walking you towards depression and you don't even realize it.
Yeah, that could be.
It's borderline walking you towards depression and you don't even realize it. When you get so entrenched, I'm busy. And you can't truly be that damn busy and be happy at the same time.
Yeah.
There's no way in hell you could be that damn busy and be happy at the same time. So again, had to find balance. Had to find balance in my life. It's okay for me to be somewhat of a workaholic, but it's okay for me to have a life too.
Yeah.
And have somebody in my life that I love and somebody that loves me back. So eventually I found balance, and that's tricky. And it becomes, it's an art, man. It's an art to balance.
Yes.
A lot of people don't know how to a lot of people don't know how to find balance and everything. So you know, these are things you need to work on. Hopefully, some of these things we discussed resonated with somebody. Yeah. Hopefully, it helped somebody. Hopefully, somebody heard the message and took something that we said in. Let's read some comments. Shout out to DT. Said, sweep around the front door before you let the door to be open at all times. I got you. Shout out to Kirk on the check-in. And D Forte say I am extremely guilty of number 10, but at least you
can recognize
you recognize it. Yeah, you know, self-awareness.
Yep.
Is the first step. Yep. To fixing any situation. All right. So man, this has been an interesting show.
Yeah, it's been a good show.
Got through the topic.
Yes.
Got more for y'all tomorrow. And definitely coming back, man. Don't forget, man. Listen, make it your business to come out to TGI Fridays in Piscataway, man. 1315 Centennial Avenue, Piscataway. All right. It's Friday Night Live. It's going down 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. I will be rocking out on the ones and twos, bring you those classics. Shout out to DJ Jess. Shout out to DJ KT, DJ Smooth Pete, just all the DJs, man, at BKS1 Radio and everything, because this is powered by WBKS1.com.
That's right.
It's happy hour, man. It's happy hour. Come out, have some good drinks. We had some fun last week. We was rocking. Y'all came out and just sat and drank and ate, and we reminiscing off the music and just bopping our head. People got out there doing some little dancing and everything. It was just a real good time, man. It was packed. Come on out this Friday. Bring girls. Make it ladies' night, fellas. Make it a night for the fellas. Single people. Hook up with the girls that's going out for ladies' night. Ladies, hook up with the fellas that's going out for dudes' night. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of the type of
Make it a good night.
Yes, make it a good night. Couples, come on out. So a lot of couples in the building. I saw people I haven't seen in a long time, but come on out, man. We rocking out. We turn into TGI Fridays into the club on Friday nights. It's called Friday Night Live, 10 p.m. sharp to 1 a.m. Make sure you get there a little early so you can get your seat at the bar, whatever, get your table, whatever. But it's happy hour, so drinks are like fairly cheap. Food is cheap. Just come on out and have a good time, man. TGI Fridays, Piscataway with BKS1 Radio. All right, it's powered by the squad. You already know. Man, it was an interesting show.
Yes.
And we'll see y'all tomorrow morning for the morning show.
Yes, sir.
All right, Man Cave style, and we appreciate you all. And make sure you tune in. It's Tuesday, so you tune in for the Owl Show from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. That's tonight. WBKS1.com.
After that, later on at 9 p.m. you have the end game sports show.
9 o'clock.
That's right.
Sports show, 9 o'clock. All right, so you know what it is, man. BKS1 Radio, that should be your place to be. Make sure, again, you don't have the app, make sure you get that TuneIn app. And don't forget to tune in 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. for DJ Jess. For DJ Jess show. Yep. Rocking out on the ones and twos. It's the after work ride with DJ Jess. We always got something popping here at BKS1 Radio, man. And again, if you missed the show or somebody that missed the show, just share it out. It's hit the share button. It takes one click. Just one click. Hit the share button. Somebody needs to hear what we talking about. They need this information. Again, we appreciate you all. And remember something. We love y'all. And ain't a damn thing y'all could do about it. Because remember, this show's never about us.
Nope. It's always about you.
Because what? You are the next best kept secret. Peace and blessings, man. I love y'all, man. We love y'all.
See y'all tomorrow.
What y'all gonna do about it? What y'all gonna do about it, huh?
Nothing.
Love y'all. What y'all gonna do about it, huh? Peace, y'all. Salute.
We out here.